Stand, and they're racing. The Sharp missed the kick by a couple of lengths. Beauchamp Pilot on the near side was one of the first away with Finn, and up there too in the early stages, Island Light. They split into two groups early. Muchia heading over to that far group in the early stages, and they're spread right across the track. Island Light has gone to the near side in company there with Finn as they sort themselves out and run down towards the 6 furlong marker now, and they're in two distinct groups. And on the near side, right up there is Injura. Thin is there as well. And right over on the far side in the early stages, Invader is showing plenty of dash there. So too is Smirk, who's right there in the van on the far side with Broadway Score, and one more round is not that far away. So looking at that far side group, Invader is there from Bougainville and Smirk, and behind them Muchia. Broadway Score, one more round. Calcutta just tucked in behind them early. Further back in the field then on the near side of that group is Pulau Tierman. Let's cross now to the stand side group, and Thin is there with Morrow Castle and Danelor. Behind them is Norton, followed by Beauchamp Pilot, and then Island Light. Further back is Manamu Bay, and then Surprise Encounter in the white jacket on the near side. Hard to pick the leader here. On the far side, it's Invader, who just shows the way from one more round for Ireland. Bougainville is there as well with Smirk. Norton out in the centre, then Sea Star running on from Morrow Castle. Invader, though, I think on the far side is just the leader from one more round. Then Norton battling on from Morrow Castle and Kelburne from the clouds. Invader being grabbed by Norton close home, and Norton's going to get up and win the Hunt Cup. Beats Invader. Third then was Beauchamp Pilot. Fourth on the in the centre, Morrow Castle. Then Kelburne, followed further back by Sea Star. Atlantic Ace, one of the last with Finn, and also back there Island Light and Stateroom. But the winner, let's see them cross the line. Norton has got the money here for Jimmy Fortune right there in the centre from Invader over on the far side. Made a gallant attempt to lead most of the way there. Beauchamp Pilot in third. In fourth then Morrow Castle. In fifth is Sea Star, followed by Kelburne. One more round. Looked a real chance for Ireland for a while. Then Millennium Force on the near side, Nashab. Further back then was Injura, then J.R. Stevenson. Right there in the centre is Sea Storm. On the far side, Elmhurst Boy, Bougainville, Danelor on the near side. It's Smirk right over on that far rail next. Then Broadway Score, followed by Scotty's Future. Didn't finish today. Further back in the field then is Putra Pekin, followed by Manamu Bay. Then Muchia, who's back in the ruck in company with Calcutta. Lagan Minstrel is there. Surprise Encounter couldn't go on. The red cap next to Pulau Tierman. Then Faithful Warrior not sighted. Island Light very disappointing. Atlantic Ace behind them as one of the last, in company there was Stateroom and Finn, and they've crossed the line together last. The winner though is number 14, Norton, owned and trained by Terry Mills and ridden by Jimmy Fortune. Second is number 28, which is Invader, owned by R.J. Swinburne, trained by Clive Britton and ridden by Royston French. And third, number 15, which is Beauchamp Pilot, owned by Eric Pencer, trained by Gerard Butler, ridden by Eddie Ahern. And fourth is number 26, Morrow Castle, owned by Saeed Manana, trained by Clive Britton and ridden by Hiroki Joto. And the distances are half length and the same. The time 1:40.31, and Clive Britton's had 2 out of the first 4, but Terry Mills has had the winner.